Okay, here's your first swing of the day. Okay, so when we go back, you're going to notice that you're very quiet in your left leg, and you're very loose at the top. Okay, it's almost like you get to a really good spot there, and then now there are some players that play that way. I would say if you were a tour pro and practicing 7-8 hours a day, that is a complicated way to swing. Okay? Because Hogan swung that way. And then his whole body was going forward and his hand. But you know what? You're a recreational golfer. You're a pretty decent golfer. And we want to get you better. My opinion is that this is what you have to do to get better. Okay? And you know what? You're never going to be shooting in the 60s. I don't think. Maybe you will. But who knows? But, you know, the fact is that you're improving. And I want to make your swing as simple as possible. I think that's the most important thing. Okay, now, coming down. See how the club goes at the top? Yeah. Kind of disappears. I would really kind of like to see your club at the top. So here's my favorite swing. Hitting an iron. Okay? Now, look where you are. Look where he is. Now, this guy is 6'3" and really long arms. You would think he'd have a longer swing than most people. Look where he is. But doesn't that look really controllable? Doesn't this look loosey-goosey? Kind of out of control? The wrist going like this? Okay. And he's just, you know, his swing looks simple. Your swing looks complicated. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things here. So we're talking a little bit about your downswing here, okay? So I don't want to spend much time on this part today. I just wanted to point it out because, you know, in a short lesson, you can't work on 10 things. But what I want you to feel now is your left hip is turning, your hips are turning towards your target and then getting out of the way. Your right foot is rolling. It's rolling and the weight's staying on the inside of your right foot. That I would call slightly exaggerated, okay? But it's not bad. It's a lot different than before, eh? Okay. So that's very close to where Grant Wade is. I don't know if I would call that exaggerated. Again, I would have to see how it relates to other things that you're doing, okay? Okay, so my question is your club staying with your body? Is your club stuck behind your body? Is it not stuck behind your body? Okay? There's a moment, okay? Okay? So you see how his foot's still sort of down, but it's rolled to the inside. You see how you can see most of his rear end. You see how you can see a part of his left leg and part of your left leg. So you're more similar to where he is now than you were before, right? So I like that. Okay, so we'll work on that later. Right now I want to talk about a couple of things on your forward swing, okay? So, very simple. Release your left knee, and I don't care when you release it, but normally the left knee is released when it has to be released. So watch. What? Look at my left knee. Nothing, right? Right. It kind of goes when it has to. It's almost like if you went like this, Jeremy, watch, and didn't move your knees, right, left knee.
Yeah, can't go any further.
Now watch. Don't you think that's like 20 yards?
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's like 20 yards. Okay, so the other thing is I want you to create as much distance between your hands and your head as possible. There you go. To me, that is a beautiful looking golf swing. What do you think? Simple? Okay. I don't know how much the left knee released. It only needs to release about an inch. Maybe an inch and a half. Yeah, this knee should be about there. Okay? All right? Try it again. Now that's too much. That would be overdoing it, but that's a drill. Very good. I mean, I don't mind that. You hit the ball a mile doing that. That's huge, though. That's a huge amount of release. And there's no way you're going to turn your shoulders 120 degrees. You might think you can, but at least you know you have good flexibility, right? Okay, watch. got somebody coming in like 3 minutes. Good. That's about how much you want to move your knee. Okay? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Take one swing. Stop at the top. Take another swing where you just swing through. Now, I do want you to quickly look at the two swings here. You're going to see a difference because on the second one you didn't do what you were supposed to. Okay? So there's the one where you stopped, right? And then you swung through.
Yeah.
See when you swung through how you collapsed?
Yeah.
Okay, work on that. All right, see you next.